Hey siblings! Today marks the beginning of my 11th week in college. 11 weeks. Not just 11 weeks in college though. 11 weeks in acting school. Specifically the University of Minnesota / Guthrie Theater BFA Actor Training Program. Now you might ask, what is a BFA Actor Training Program? Well, BFA stands for Bachelor of the Fine Arts, or like its Latin equivalent. So my degree, or potential degree, is a BFA in acting. This is different from a BA in theater arts, which is a more general degree. To get into the BFA program, we all had to audition. There are about 20 people in each grade known as the companies. Freshman company, sophomore company, etc. To get a BA in theater, you don't have to audition. It's just like any other degree. Another question that might come up. Joseph, are there any shows you're working on right now? No. No, there are not. Nor will there be until next year. In the BFA program, we aren't allowed to audition for any outside shows that the BA is doing. We have our own shows called projects, which are full-length productions that are specific to each individual company. For example, the sophomores just closed their project that only sophomores were in. In fact, we don't even audition for any of our projects. The Minnesota BFA program has a philosophy of prescriptive casting, which means that the whole BFA faculty gets together and they talk about each company and they pick shows based on what that company needs, and then they cast the shows based on where each individual student needs to grow. If you're not completely confused by all of that information, then you might ask, Joseph, what does it mean to be in a BFA actor training program? Well, it means I spend virtually all day, every day with Chloe Bell, Corey Farrell, Annie Schiffrel, Alessandra Bongiardina, Jordan Zern, Benjamin Lorberg, Max Mainwood, Will Edson, Jennifer Klink, Luke Myers, Hope Funky, Daniel Quintero, Luke Diamond, Kat Rudman, Kayla McCaffrey, Calvin Adams, Carly Roosevelt, Sophie Nasago, and Jesse Burgum. As for classes, there's play analysis, taught by this guy. In play analysis, we read plays, we do written assignments, we have discussions. Obviously, Antigone is the protagonist of Antigone. No. Creon is definitely the protagonist of Antigone. No. It's Antigone. Are you serious? It's Creon. It's Antigone. It's Creon. You have no idea what you are talking about. Heifer, I will end you. It's Creon. Then there's acting, taught by this beautiful man. In acting, we do things like small scene projects, either individually or with partners. And we also do a lot of this exercise called repetition, which looks more or less like this. You're wearing a blue shirt. I'm wearing a blue shirt. You're wearing a blue shirt. I'm wearing a blue shirt. You're wearing a blue shirt. I'm wearing a blue shirt. You're wearing a blue shirt. I'm wearing a blue shirt. You're wearing a blue shirt. Then there's voice, which is usually taught by this woman, but she's out of town, so it's being taught by this woman. And we're learning a philosophy of voice for acting coined by this Scottish woman. And voice is kind of hard to describe. It's like, ah. And then there's movement, which comprises yoga, taught by this guy, African dance, taught by an actual Olympian god, and then a class just called movement, which is all about isolation and rhythm. It was taught by this guy, while this woman, our real teacher, was out of town. So, that's my first 11 weeks in a nutshell. I hope it made sense. I love you guys. I'm looking forward to this next round of videos. #FOE.